Hi, today I'm reviewing Cry Terror from 1958. This is a crime thriller which was presented on TCM Noir Alley, so I guess it also qualifies as a film noir. Um, it is definitely very suspenseful. It is about a man, this guy who sets up James Mason. James Mason plays, I guess, he's an electronics expert. He's the kind of person who can put a bomb together, and does so for Rod Steiger, who is a criminal mastermind, according to Wikipedia. Well, for a criminal mastermind, I gotta tell you, this was a scheme with a lot of moving parts and moving people. People were moving all over the place. And but it is very suspenseful, I will say that. It was kind of cool to see James Mason playing a nice guy. I kept calling him Mr. Van Damme in my head, of course. And then there was Rod Steiger, who makes a great bad guy. There's Neville Brand, who makes a wonderful guy with a screw loose and a bad attitude. And Angie Dickinson, who puts in a really great performance as in the supporting role of, I guess, Gangster Moll or whatever. Anyway, she's part of the scheme, and I have to say, say particularly, I loved Inger Stevens in this. Inger Stevens was just, to me, she almost made the movie. I mean, she was just, the way they used voiceover in this movie is something I've never seen, I don't think, before, or heard, I guess. I've witnessed. It was just, it really kind of made those moments where they would cut to her driving and trying to get to this place to deliver some money. And the whole thing felt very much like a setup for what was to come in terms of the movie Pelham 123. And I speak of the original, of course, which was the best version. I'm saying that without ever having seen the third remake, or the second remake, I should say, because it's the third movie. Yeah, the first remake was on TV and I didn't like it. Anyway, despite the fact that there were wonderful actors in it. Okay, having said all that, I love this movie. I think it would be one I would watch again. Watch it for Inger Stevens, if nothing else. For one thing, her hair blows back while she's driving in a convertible, which is something my husband is always commenting on. He says, there they are in a convertible and their hair is perfect. And I'm like, yeah, I know, yeah. But, yeah, they could have brought a fan on the set, right? But no. So anyway, I do love those scenes where she's thinking all these things and trying to get the money to these people. And I kept thinking, Pelham 123, the money has arrived. That's not going to work here. Yeah, it's a fun, it's a suspenseful movie. It's got great actors. See it, if for no other reason than Inger Stevens, who had a very tragic life, according to Eddie Muller. Yeah, it's sad. I should probably do a video about her life. Like I did for Allison Hayes. Maybe. I'll think about it. In any case, I enjoyed it. Enjoyable movie. Nice location filming. All of it was good. Jack Klugman is in it too. I love Jack Klugman. I had to get that in. Oscar. All right. That's it then. And I think that was all I had to say. Was there anything else that I wrote down here? No. Oh, dental records. The use of dental records to find somebody. That was interesting. Now, they've, of course, as forensic evidence, it's not considered, solid proof of anything in a, let's say, murder trial or any kind of criminal trial. Bite marks are not considered reliable evidence, but this is different. This is trying to find somebody who's a victim of a crime, so that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about here, right? Yeah, I'm just going off on a tangent. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I just thought I'd say that. And that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Hey, it just occurred to me that I forgot to tell you the damn plot of the movie, or at least give you a log line. Rod Steiger plays a crazy guy, gangster, who threatens to blow up an airplane. I think he targets one airline in particular, maybe. I'm not sure. In any case, he threatens to blow it up with this bomb that James Mason created inadvertently for him. How he created it inadvertently, I don't know. Why he did it, not really explained all that much that I can recall. So they're gonna blow up an airplane unless the government, no, somebody, pays up. The government or somebody, the airline has to pay up, not the government. Never mind all that. Okay, so they have to pay $500,000, which was a lot of money back then. And so they're getting the money together, blah, blah, blah. While they're getting the money together and so forth, people are moving around all over the place. They've held the family of James Mason hostage. They have a little girl. That's important to this. Everybody is together at first, and then they separate them out. And Inger Stevens at one point ends up alone with Neville Brand, and she's like freaking out. But she's just amazing. I can't say it enough times, can I? So that was all. No, the other thing I wanted to add was my husband kept saying, one of the implausibilities, I think, is that Inger Stevens at one point has access to a knife. And my husband kept saying, pick up the knife. Pick up the damn knife. You could stab him. Pick up the knife. So there's that. Okay, that's all I was going to add. What the movie was about, which I never got to, plus the knife. That's all. Be seeing you.